Hello and welcome to all in my class. I, Purnima, is going to teach you today grammar, and children, I am going to teach you models. Now don't confuse with that model who walks on a ramp. Okay, so this is a model in English grammar, and what a model, they are a type of special verbs. So children, today I will be explaining you what is a model. So first of all, models are a special verb. Models are special verbs. Okay, it is a special type of verbs. It reflects the speaker's mode of speaking. Okay, the models are special verbs. It reflects the speaker's mode of speaking. Then models are used to give special effects to language. So it gives a special effect to the language. Okay, so children, these are the three basic characteristics of models. They are the special verbs. It reflects the speaker mode of speaking, and it gives a special effect to the language. The special effect means something very special. The language will look very decorative and very special. Okay. They are used when the speaker want to be extra polite, tactful, determined. These special verbs are called model. Now children, some special model, some type of example of model I am writing: will, would, shall, should. Okay, can, could, may, might. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might. Then have to, need, ought to, dare. Okay, so all this will come in the model. Must is also a model. Okay, so models are a special verb. It reflects the speaker's modes of speaking. It gives special effect to the language. Can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, have to, need, ought to, dare, and must. So children, these are some of the important model, and models can be classified in the following manner. So children, I am going to write you, and you must also note that these models where they are in which manner they are classified. Okay, so like children, ability. If the model tells this thing only, ability. So children, ability is judged by can or could. Okay, ability. Can, can. Okay, can, could. Then second point is permission. Give and take permission. Necessity. Obligations. Compulsion. So here may, can, must, should. take permission, or you have some necessity things are there. Obligation, that means some important duty. Compulsion, some compulsory things. So we use this model may, can, must, should, have to, need to, ought to. It might be, might also. Okay. So now third is request and offer. Request and offer. Request and offer. Can, could, shall, should, may, might. So can, could, shall, should, may, might. Okay. So, and now probability and likelihood. So once let me revise once again. In ability, can, could, will be there. In permission, necessity, obligation and compulsion, may, can, must, should, have to, need to, ought to. Obligation means to do the duty. Then request or offer. These models can be used can, could, shall, should, may, might. Now fourth category of model. Fourth category of model is probability and likelihood. Probability or likelihood. Will, shall, will, would, shall, should. Will, would, shall, should, can, could. Okay. And then may, might. Then children, last category is conditionals. Conditionals. If, unless. Past participles. Could, should, would, might. That is the past tenses. Could, should, would, and might. This is the last category, conditional. Okay. So children, these are some of the important categories. Now the most important thing, what is the usage of the model? What is the usage of the model? That means how it is used in a sentence. So a model does not change according to the number or person. A model does not change according to the number and person. According to the number and person of the subject. Example, can sing. We never write he can sing. Okay, or he could sing. Okay, I can sing, we can sing, you can sing, etc. So a model does not change according to the number and person of the subject. Okay, second point. A model is always used with verb in its basic or root form. A model is always used with a verb in its basic root form. So a model is always used with the verb with its first form. What is a root form? It is a first form. Like I could swim, he might go. So this is V1, this is go is a V1, swim is V1. Okay. He may eat, again this is root form of the verb. So model does not change according to the number and person of the subject, and a model is always used with a verb in its basic and root form. Let me select a model. The first form of the verb will come with the model. What is the model here? Could. Swim is the first form. Might is a model. Go is a first form. May is a model. Eat is the first form. So a model is always used with a verb in its basic and root form. What is basic and root form? It is the first form of the verb. Now third point related with models. Models usually takes the main verb. Models usually take the main verb after them, but they can be used alone in response to a question. Example: will you help us? Fourth, models when joined with not to form negative can be contracted, like she cannot dance, she can't dance. So model usually take the main verb after them, but they can be used alone in response to a question. Now, can you speak French? It is used alone. Will you help us? It is used alone here in the questions, in the interrogative sentences. And children, you can see models when joined with not to form negative can be contracted. She cannot dance. We can write instead of cannot. We can write can't. This is the contracted form of cannot. Okay, so these are all the important points related with models. Okay, so models are special verbs. Sometimes children models, not sometimes, generally models are known as auxiliary verb, and auxiliary verb is known as helping verb. Now I am going to tell you the use of some important model. Okay, I will be telling you the use of some important models like can, could. Okay, now let me tell you, can is a, could is a past form of can, might is the past form of may, shall is the, should is the past form of shall. So I will be writing the function of models. Okay, so first of all, nature of model. Models are never used alone. Models don't change according to the number or person of the subject. All these points are discussed. Now some of the important function of the model, some important model and its uses I will be telling you. Now my first model is will, the use of function of will. So the will is again a very important model. So to show simple future with second person and third person. So children, to show future in second person or third person, he, she, it. Okay, so will to show simple future, to show the simple future. Okay, with second person, third person, she will finish, like she will finish her work. Now first of all, I would like to tell you what is first person and second person. First person is I singular, you plural, we plural. First person plural, first person singular is I, and first person plural is we. Second person is you, plural is you or your. Third person is he, she, it, and then they, plural is they, them or children. So now children, first use of will to show simple future tense in second person and in third person, like she will finish her work. She will finish her work. You will win the match. You will win the match. They will meet the teacher. He will enjoy the party. Now, to show, second use is to show promise, intention, willingness. To show promise, intention, willingness. Okay, then determination. Determination with the first person. I, we. Example, he will help you. I will give you a gift of your choice. Okay, so people think will is not used with the first person. It is very well used with the first person, but children, it is used with promise, intention, willingness, determination. Like I will give you a gift of your choice. It is a promise. Okay, then we will help you. Willingness. I will change the system of organization, determination. Okay, so this is the second point where it is used. Now the third point where we use will. Third point where we use will is to express request, invitation, assumption, invitation, and insistence. Example, will you please help me? So this is request. Okay, this example is a request. Then she will be in the school any time. Assumption. Third, a lion will usually kill the animals. So, to express request, assumption, invitation, habit and insistence. These are some of the function of will. Okay. Now children, negative form of will is will not, and contractual form of will not is won't. Okay. For example, I will not spend my pocket money. She won't eat unhygienic food. They won't win the match. My friend will not attend the party. So children, this was the full lot of example and uses of will. And now children, I would like to discuss with the main uses of would. So would is the past form of will. Would, main function of would, to express the past form of will. Number one, first uses is to express the past form of will. Okay. For example, he informed me that he would dance in my marriage function. He informed me that he would dance in my marriage function. Okay. Now the problem was how he would reach there. So children, now third point. So the third point of would is to express past habit. Okay. To express past habit, for example, he would drink a cup of coffee in the morning. For example, he would drink a cup of coffee in the morning. Okay. Then my father would get up early in the morning. She would read the newspaper every day. So to express past habit, we use would. Alright, so will is the past form of would, and I've expressed several habitual action here. So first was to express past habit. He would drink a cup of coffee in the morning. One thing is clear, children, with would we always use root form of the verb. Whenever we use modal or auxiliary verb, just remember that we always use first form of the verb. Now the other points I will explain you in my next video. With that, I conclude my video. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.